a different number of families on each island. As you can see, almost everything is made of reeds. The island, the houses, and also the reed boats, right? The Altiplano is the only region in Peru where we can find two different native Indian people. The Quechuas, when we talk about Quechua people, we're talking about the Incas, right? It's the same. And pre-Inca people, known as the Aymaras. People we can see right now are pre-Inca people, Aymaras. They speak Aymara, not Quechua. Aymara is different from Quechua, the race and the language. These people use those reeds you can see known as totoras, which grow all around the world. There are different varieties. They use those reeds for building their houses, the reed boats, for eating. They also eat the reeds. They dry the totoras and use them as firewood to make fire. The reeds are also medicine. They have medicinal properties. Even the children like you use the reeds. The frame of their kites are made by reeds. They are very useful. And that's unbelievable how these people get everything from the totoras, from the reeds. There are four main activities on the islands: fishing and hunting made by men, weaving by women, and all of them, including children, collect the reeds. Men use now fishing nets, and they hunt birds. We can find here at this altitude, as you saw on the way, the same birds at sea level. Some of them are for eating. Those people eat coots, moorhens, gulls, and dogs. Other ones are pets. En tu sitio no me deja los bordados, ya aquí no, sentarse en su sitio, ya. Cormorants are used as a medicine. Men are fishing or hunting, meanwhile women stayed on the islands. That's why we can see more women than men. Women use different kinds of wool to make by hand colorful tapestries, where they represent their daily life, their daily activities. That's why they say the history of Burros. They got their own schools here. Teachers come from Puno every day in the morning, they go back in the afternoon. Children, kids from different islands, there are 40, go to the island where the school is, right? There are big rooms over there on the other side. They are part of the primary school opened by the government. They also got health care, a health center on one of the islands. However, they don't trust on this kind of medicine. They prefer natural medicine. When women get babies, when they are in labor, there are midwives here. And native midwives help women to get their babies on the islands. They have fish all the time. To get the other things they need, they just take fish by boat to the mainland and they trade. That's how they get potatoes, fruit, wool, everything they don't have here. And now, with the extra money they get selling their souvenirs, working with their big reed boats, they improve their way of living. And they buy, for example, solar panels. Solar panels for light. However, a few of them, not many, a few of them got television. Yeah.
Is that an improvement?
Using the solar power.
Yeah, solar power is.
No, there's no electric out here.
Solar panels are really expensive.
Carlos, the president of this island, there are 40 presidents and also one more president for all the islands, right? He shows us now, he makes a quick demonstration in miniature to get a clear idea about the way of construction of these reed islands. Look at this. This is the root of the reeds. As you can see, the reeds grow from here, right? These pieces of roots are fixed to the bottom, right? But first you have to know that The area where the reeds grow is just 1 or 2 meters deep. That's all. However, this part of the lake, without the reeds, where these islands were built, is 20 meters deep. And the islands are 3 meters thick, so which means that they are really floating. They don't move from one place to another one because all these islands are anchored, all of them, right? These pieces of roots are fixed to the bottom. They float naturally, and suddenly they come up. Same as these pieces of roots, but much bigger pieces, 5, 10 square meters the surface, are floating in the surroundings naturally. They bring these big pieces of floating roots to be used as a foundation of these reed islands, which means that under these layers of reeds there is a very solid natural foundation, same as it but much bigger pieces. The big pieces of roots they use to build real islands are 1 or 1.5 meters thick, with lots of reeds on top. In total 3 meters thick the islands, and they are very irregular. The shape is very irregular. They use saws like this one to cut them and get a square shape and join with more pieces of reeds. To build a real island they bring 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of floating roots. It depends on the size of the island they want to build. For this quick demonstration, 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. They have to keep them together. How? They use 3 trunks. Now, eucalyptus trunks. They put 3 trunks in different parts of the roots, and then, as you can see, and then they tie them with ropes. Long time ago, they used ropes made of grass. Now, synthetic ropes, much cheaper and they last longer. A few sticks for this demonstration, more for a real island. Remember, 4 in this case, right? It's the same but bigger pieces. That's how they keep them together. A few months later, these 2 or more pieces of roots, 4 in this case, start to fix each other naturally. And 1 year later, they are only one big solid piece. Now, they have to anchor this foundation. How? We can see reeds growing in front, behind those islands, and also here, on the other side, right, behind this island. Remember, where the reeds grow is shallow, 1 or 2 meters deep, and then 20. This is like a channel. They put more tree trunks in both sides on the reeds, and they tie them with ropes to the ones which are on the edge of the foundation. Look at this. Ánclalo. Ánclalo. No te pases, pero no te olvides. Chicolito. Ahí está. Tu palo con ahí. Ahí está. Chicolito.
Yeah.
These tree trunks don't go to the bottom, right? It's too deep. They put this, as I told you, on the reeds in both sides. It's shallow there. Some of these ropes go to the other side. As you can see, the boats are running. To avoid problems with the propellers of the boats, they put in the middle of the rope big stones. So the rope makes this angle and the boats run without problems. Now they just add layers of reeds on top. Many layers of reeds on top. They use that stick with a knife to cut the reeds under the water. Many layers of reeds. And finally, the rooms. They have a wooden frame. Walls and roofs are made of reeds. They are not too heavy.